Good afternoon. Today I want to talk about resilience. This is a word that we hear a lot. However, I just want to take a couple of minutes to really talk about it. So, what it means to be resilient, it means to be able to bounce back. So, go back to the playground. Go back to being, kind of playground age. You're with your friends, you're talking to people around, and you run, you jump, fall, and you scrape your knee. Oftentimes, either you might cry, tear up, might get a little bit embarrassed because your friends are around. But eventually, something happens, you laugh, you shake it off, and 2 seconds later, you're right back to running around on that playground. That is this idea of resilience, being able to bounce back. Children are wonderful at this. They are able to see a situation, go through something horrible, or just sucky, and they bounce back. As we get older and we become adults, we lose some of this. We're not necessarily on the playground anymore, so now we might be at an office, or we might be in a classroom, or we may be with our friends at a coffee shop. The same kind of principles are still at play here. Example, let's say you're with your friends, somebody is bringing up memories that you don't necessarily want to relive. You start feeling a type of way. You start withdrawing from your friends. You are now kind of sullen, a little sad. You're going into that hoodie, right? Or you're looking down at your shoes, and people can just tell that you're not present anymore. Being able to bounce back could look a lot of different ways. You might call it out. Hey, I didn't really like what you said. I don't like that memory. I don't really want to talk about it. Can we talk about something else? Cool. Change the subject. Keep it pushing. You also might find that someone tries to lighten the moment, right? And they try to crack a joke, or they try to just do something so it's not so heavy. That is a way to bounce back. Being able to lean into that discomfort. Do some type of movement in some way. You know what? I didn't really like that. Hold on, let me just, shake that off. That is this idea of bouncing back. You might listen to music. You might need to take a walk, right? You might find that you need to end the night early so that you can go home. Do whatever it is that you need to do to get yourself back at emotional baseline. As long as you are not harming yourself, others, animals, or property, then however you are able to regulate yourself, not a problem. This idea of resilience, it seems so simple, yet it is so difficult. Both are true, and it's okay. So I encourage you all to look for things that help you feel a little bit better. Something that I know I would like to get back into is playing music. I grew up playing the violin in school. That was always really comforting to me, very healing for me. That's something that has always helped me bounce back, especially when I was in high school and going through just all the angst, all the things. Music helped me to bounce back. Now I find that it could be calling a friend, watching a movie, spending time with my wife, or just kind of sitting and journaling a little bit. It will help me not get stuck, and it will allow me to come back into the present and just enjoy the remainder of that day. Resilience. So it's not about always feeling good. And I hear this a lot, where we attempt to feel good all the time. And unfortunately, that's not realistic. There will be times that are difficult, and it's okay. You are human. You're going to go through difficult times. You're going to have anxiety symptoms. You're going to feel depressive symptoms. Those triggers to trauma are going to come up. Those unhealthy coping strategies are going to be, well, you're going to want to do it. Let's just put it that way. And it's okay. What matters is what will you do? How will you keep yourself on a healthy and beneficial track, however that looks to you? That is how you bounce back. That is how you show your resilience. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or drop me a comment. Thank you so much for all of your time and again, giving me an opportunity to earn your trust. Please take care. Peace and love.